Okay, so I have my notes here on the Cynthia Nixon Be a Lady video, and what I'm going to do is just touch on the points and what I think about the points, okay? So it says, be a lady. Your skirt is too short. Your shirt is too low. So generally, if you're trying to be a lady, I do think you probably should not wear clothes that are too short. And definitely not show your tummy, right? So I feel like the video is basically a bunch of different points that most people would probably say to women, and because they're saying that to women, maybe the video is to prove that, or just to get the point across that, we are humans, we have rights, we can do what we want basically, as long as it's not harming anyone else. So basically, you can do what you want, okay? You can do whatever you want. I think that there are just certain rules. There are certain rules in certain societies or certain levels of society. So if you just, you can wear a short skirt if you want. Like, you can absolutely do that. It's just like you want to be a lady, you should wear something a little longer. You should not show too much legs unless it's, like, it all depends on the situation or on the environment that you're in. Of course, you can show legs at the beach. You won't show up to a business meeting, wearing a short pants or like a short skirt, unless, of course, it's that kind of environment. I mean, in the Caribbean, I've been to certain hotels, like places where you eat. Where was it? St. Martin, for instance. And there are restaurants, and the staff, they walk around and they wear short pants, and that's their uniform. They wear shorts, and they wear like a t-shirt, a company t-shirt, and it's fine because it's the uniform and it's allowed, okay? So of course you can walk around wearing shorts sometimes, but I feel like it just depends on the environment and what you want to do, what you're trying to portray. Like, if you're trying to be, you just try to dress appropriately for the occasion. It's very important to dress for the occasion, okay? So I'm not saying don't wear shorts. I'm saying don't wear shorts when you should not wear shorts. Don't wear a midriff, like a short top, when you should not be wearing a short top. Like, if it's just the wrong environment, you won't show up to a church wearing short pants, would you? You won't show up to a church wearing a short top, would you? You absolutely will not. So just be aware of that. The second point I want to touch on is leave something to the imagination. If you're trying to be elegant, if you're trying to be affluent, if you're trying to be a lady, you do want to leave something to the imagination. You don't want to walk around showing everything off and no one even, wants to know, like, they don't have to guess, right? So absolutely do leave something to the imagination. I know it's a point on how you dress with the whole short and dressing appropriately. This has to do with that again, Again, it's definitely, it has to do with where you are, it has to do with the situation, The next point I want to discuss is that men can control themselves and men have needs. Men can't control themselves, men have needs. They have needs, they absolutely have needs, but they can't control themselves. We all have self-control, or at least we should, and absolutely men should control themselves. They can't just do what they want to another person. Like I said before, it has to do with not harming anyone else, and just, you can do what you want, just don't harm anyone else. So they should be able to control themselves, and I understand that they have needs, but they should absolutely control themselves, and the need could be fulfilled when they marry someone, or if they're in a relationship with someone, and they absolutely should not force themselves on anyone. So the next point I want to discuss is that, you're asking for it. I guess the saying that when you dress in a certain way, like provocatively, that you're asking for men to take advantage of you. Absolutely not. Do I have to get the point across again that you should not harm anyone or take advantage of anyone, and therefore you're not asking for it if you wear something short. You're not asking for anything, because men should control themselves. Okay, so they said the next point, wear black, wear heels, you're too dressed up. You can wear whatever color you want. Of course, there are colors that are better suited for certain skin tones, but we're not getting into that right now. We're getting into the fact that, you know, they're saying wear black, wear heels, you're too dressed up. You can do whatever you want. I feel like there's a theme going on here, like you can do whatever you want, just don't hurt anyone else, don't take advantage of anyone else. Be a lady, don't be too fat, don't be too thin. The goal here is to be healthy, okay? Be healthy, be the proper weight for your body, like, you know, just be healthy. If you are too thin, that's not healthy. If you're too fat, that's not healthy, and the goal here is to be healthy, so just try to be healthy. How do you be healthy? Exercise, daily movement, get active, go for a run, play a sport, you know, do that. So don't be fat, don't be too fat, don't be too thin. Like I said, if you want to be fat, be fat. If you want to be thin, but listen up, try to be healthy, okay? So obviously if you're healthy, you're not going to be too thin or too fat. Get some help, okay? There's help everywhere. It's not hard anymore. Just try your best, okay? Try your best. Right, so then they said, oh, the salad, this has to do with the whole, okay, skipping that. Men like women with meat on their bones. Men like what they like, okay? Be who you are. Be healthy. If you're healthy and you're confident in yourself, men are going to like you. Like yourself and you will find someone. Just that's pretty much it. All you have to do is be confident, believe in yourself, okay? Take care of yourself, be in love with yourself, want yourself, and men will want you. I mean, is that even the goal right now? I mean, the goal is to be happy. The goal is to just absolutely enjoy your life. To enjoy your life, what does that mean? Does that mean getting married? Does that mean being with a man who wants you? Does that mean just loving yourself? What does it really mean to you? Okay, so another point here. With blah blah blah. Bleach this, bleach that, eradicate your scars. Okay, so in general, I've never had someone tell me you're too skinny or you're too black or I don't like your stretch marks. For me, I think women generally want to do that because we want to be beautiful, we want to be pretty, and we want to just not have scars. So yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to get rid of stretch marks? Who doesn't want to maybe bleach or get rid of a mark on your skin that you don't like? It's all about you. It is all about you, okay? If you don't like the spot on your hand or on your face or whatever, this is 2020 and there's so many things that you can do to improve yourself. It's much easier to get rid of stretch marks. It's much easier to get rid of marks that you don't like. It's all about you. You decide what you're doing. No one else decides, okay? Wear makeup, highlight your cheekbones, fill in your lips, fill in your brows, lengthen your lashes. We love this stuff. No one can actually force you to wear makeup unless you want to wear makeup, okay? So yeah, if you don't want to wear makeup, okay, people can give you advice. People can say, okay, wear makeup, wear little, but no one's going to put a gun to your head and tell you, put this makeup on right now, otherwise I'm going to pull this trigger. Like, like no. It's your choice. Again, it all depends on you. It's only about you, okay? So if you want to wear makeup, do it. People in society, everyone's going to have an opinion, and the opinion is, yeah, who doesn't want to look pretty? People wear makeup to look a little pretty. People wear makeup to improve their appearance, to enhance themselves for certain things. I'm wearing makeup because I'm doing this video, and because I just want to look absolutely fantastic, like 100 times fantastic, you know? So yeah, if someone says, okay, wear some makeup, like, you can absolutely ignore that. You don't have to take their advice. You have a brain, and you have your, you know, it's all about you. So you know, okay, moving on. So I'm done with that. What else do I have here? Don't talk too loud and don't talk too much. I think being a lady, part of being a lady is not talking too loud. Don't talk excessively. Like, part of a conversation should be like a back and forth kind of thing. So absolutely do not talk too loud and don't talk too much. Just be yourself. Be yourself. I mean, honestly, if you're a loud person, it could be inappropriate, honestly. You have to know the environment that you're in. If, like, in certain places, you can absolutely be loud if you're a loud person, or if you want to be loud. But if you're, for instance, in a library and there are certain rules in all libraries, if you go in, there are big signs, silence, please. Like, you can't just go to certain places and talk really loudly on your phone. There are rules for everything. So absolutely don't be too loud, and absolutely do not talk too much, because people who talk too much, like, I don't know. You can, I mean, this is just advice here, okay? I'm just giving advice. Of course, you can do whatever you want, but again, you cannot be disrespectful, you can't hurt anyone, and you can't, you know. So, what else do I have here? Don't cry, don't swear, don't yell. You can do whatever you want. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to yell because you're angry, yell because you're angry. But again, it all depends on the environment that you're in. It's all, you know, just be respectful. You won't swear in a church, you won't yell during a sermon at church, you won't, like, I mean, you can cry whenever the hell you want, right? You can literally do whatever you want, whenever you want, but hey, it's about being respectful, it's about respecting other people, it's about respecting other people. So there are rules, and yeah, rules for certain things. Okay, moving on. What else do I have here? Give him children. If you don't want children, don't have children. If you want children, get children. If you know, whatever. It's all up to you again. So then it says here, don't get raped. Don't drink too much. Okay, so don't get raped. I think this has something to do with the fact that, this has something to do with the way you dress, I guess, and the way you carry about yourself. Telling someone don't get raped is kind of ridiculous, because, you know, like I said, men have needs, men can't control themselves. That point was just absolute nonsense. They could control themselves, and it's about not taking advantage of anyone else. So women can do whatever they want without having to worry about being raped. So you can't, like, this point right here is just absolute crap. And don't walk alone, don't go out too late. I guess this is just because the way society is. You absolutely do have to take precaution though. As a lady, you need to be smart. Yes, so the reality is that the world is a dangerous place. There's so many people who don't respect rules, who don't respect personal space, who don't, you know, who don't respect women. There are men who don't respect women, and yeah, so that's why I guess certain people say don't do this and don't do that, you know. But as a woman, as a lady, you have to be smart and you have to take certain precautions because you need to protect yourself at the end of the day, you know. So be a lady, be yourself, and yeah, you can do whatever you want. Remember that, but just be respectful.